Why would you want to vote opposed in your home, ward, or stake and tell all your neighbors, dozens and dozens of surrounding family members in your subdivision where you live, all the parents and children who are friends of your children, all the people you barbecued with, you're going to tell them all that you don't believe the church is true publicly in church in one of the most confrontational ways you could ever do it. Where in the world would this idea come from?
This was like the worst day of my life.
I was just led. I was just driven because I felt like no one wants to talk about Christ, but they're all talking about church. But the fundamental thing is Christ, right? Without Christ, we don't have anything, right? And I need to defend Christ here. Christ is insulted by the way things go, by the way people are being handled. And now I get to experience it my own way. I'm with Christ. Don't get me wrong, guys. But I'm not supporting this church anymore because it's not of Christ. It's a man-made structure. That's the main message.
Let's just set the picture for that day. It's April, and Utah is beautiful in April. It's morning. There's like blossoms everywhere. And I wasn't going to go with him because I was so against what he was going to do. But I thought, you know what? We're a family. Let's go. And so we walk back, we go into the church, and we get there right when it's starting. So we're technically a little bit late by just that. And as we go into the chapel on the side doors, I was thinking, okay, so state conference, it's packed all the way into the gym in the back space. And I'm thinking, we're going to get, the lights are down in the back, right? It's kind of darker. I'm like, let's get a seat in the back where he can oppose and no one will see us. But of course, Mitja, that's not going to go. And he sees that there's a few seats right in the very front of the chapel, like 3 rows back, where it's all lit up. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, and it's packed in there. So we walk in and everyone in our ward is seeing us as a family come to church for the first time in months. And they're all like, the Lakners are here. And I'm like,
he's back.
And I'm just thinking, you have no idea what's about to happen.
And is this Alpine, Pleasant Grove, Highland? Okay.
Pleasant Grove.
Very Orthodox.
Oh, yeah.
Or Utah County.
And I get all the looks and the nodding and everything. You're back.
So happy
We're
to
so
see us
happy.
Back.
You came as a family. And I'm like, you don't know what is about to happen.
Oh my gosh, I felt so sick to my stomach. And so we sit down. I'm like, do we have to sit here where it's all illuminated and bright? And I'm like, oh my gosh. So we sit down and I'm just like shoulders, everyone. And anyways, right away it starts, right? And they start
music, and then right away
music,
it's like
prayer,
sustaining.
And then they do the sustaining. So the leader gets up, stake president or his counselor gets up, starts reading off the names. And what do you do? When he says, all in favor, everyone raises their hand.
Any opposed?
Any opposed, and what do you do?
I stand up, I lift my hand up straight up to the ceiling and say, I oppose.
But you don't actually say it super loud, to be honest.
So everyone could hear, I oppose.
But
like it's not screaming, it's not, just clearly kind of.
He goes, I oppose, and then would sit back down. And he also wanted me to like record him just to have proof that he like wasn't being disruptive. But I was like, I'm not freaking recording. I was so against it. I was like, no, I'm just freaking, I'm like, you don't have to stand up every time. I didn't know he was going to stand up. So like in my brain, we would be in the back and he would just oppose. I didn't know he would actually vocally say it and then additionally stand up. And I was just like panic attack was coming onto me. And I'm like, I can feel all like 800 eyeballs in the back of my head just like burning into me. Being like, I can just feel the judgment on us so strongly. And I'm just like,
because it's never done.
It's not done. And this is my husband doing this. And I'm like, and he's like, in like this like salmon colored dress shirt. And I'm just like, I was just like, I was panicking. And so I don't even know if I stayed for all 8 sustainings and opposings, but it happened again.
Just grabbed the kids and
you did it like 8 times in the same meeting.
I stood up same time.
Well, he went through the whole list of like general authorities and then like local leaders, and he posed all of them. And I don't know if I stood up.
I mean, they ask. You would assume if they ask, they want to know if you oppose or don't, right?
Right, I know. So and so I'm like, why am I
just answering your question?
Anyway, so I think I get up and I walk out just to go to the bathroom or just to get out of there. I'm like, I can't be in here. And then I come back and sit down. And by then the talks are going. And it was just like some talk about the Saratoga Springs Temple or something. And I'm like, why am I here? This is like not serving me. I'm like, I can't stand him. I can't stand this talk. I'm like, what am I doing here? I'm out. And so I said, me too, I'm out. I took the kids and I went outside and I was just like pacing and I'm like, I can't breathe. And then 2 girls from my ward follow me out and are like, are you okay? I'm so sorry. And I'm wanting to say like, you think I'm so mad at him for opposing, like for having the opinion of opposition. And I'm like, if you only knew that I actually agree with him, I just hate that he's opposing. And I'm like, but why am I hating that he's opposing when people are asking, does he oppose? It was such like a brain, I don't want to say the word, but it was
But
just,
a Mormon would say, why are you even there if you don't believe it?
Of course.
yeah. And so it was just like, they were all pitying me. And I'm like, you don't even know what actually is going on with me right now. Like, I'm actually mad at him, but also the church for setting us up. It's like, you're setting us up to be in trouble.
Yeah.
So anyways.
I'm already in deep trouble.
So what happened after you opposed 8 times and sat
red
back
flags.
down?
You could feel it in the air, like the energy
gets a text
changed.
message
Like
from
they giving me the whole leadership's giving me looks. I already got a text like right after.
Who texted you? Just a friend or
Stake presidency counselor
saying, "Hey, dude," or what?
Hey, brother Lakner, like, can we meet for a meeting?
Okay.
And I'm like, when did you guys communicate? Stake president was just like sustaining up at the pulpit. You're sitting behind him. How did that go so fast? They already had to be expecting something because internally the bishop, our friend, was probably sharing concerns about me not coming, this, that, I'm vocal. It might happen. I don't know. This is speculations, but it pretty much had to be that way, right? So I was already on the radar.
So you had a text before the meeting's even over.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, right away after my opposing. And I'm like, I said, yes, meeting. Like, I don't say yes for sure. Like, I write him back, who are you? Who is texting me? Because I didn't know the first counselor on the stake presidency. Oh, you are the one. So we're communicating during the conference.
Okay.
Just as the conference was ending, Sarah's out, right? I'm there by myself. People start coming to me that I've seen for the first time. Who are you, brother? Thank you.
Wait, what?
John,
yeah, they were
people,
like
random members from the back. Who are you, brother? Thank you for this.
Wait, they were thanking you for voting opposed?
Members, yes. Who are you? I said, I'm just a Mitja guy. Like,
Why would a member thank you for voting opposed?
What do you think?
What do you think?
Because they need the support, because they know the story, they know the plot. They've been suffering for decades, years, generations.
Quietly.
And it's there.
It's like, wow, this is the first time anybody's ever opposed.
Yes. Yeah. And then I turn around and I see a guy in between the door, piercing through me. How do you dare? Just the looks.
Yeah.
Then another guy comes, thank you, brother. And he just moves away, like taps me on the back. Thank you, man.
Wow.
And I'm like,
I was gone though. I was like, I'm
dude,
not here. I can't do this.
I just, I just voted again. I mean, like, I just didn't support the membership. I'm not the prophet, but you are like, hey, prophet. Like, it was weird, a weird feeling, but it just confirmed. And that fear I felt like all around, like, like being in people like for years, right? Like, and yes, I just, go with Christ, whatever.